Super duper footlong sub. I just realized for my mirror shield split, I still have the icon for N64 mirror shield and not VC mirror shield. I wonder if I should change that because it's not accurate. I'm not talking because there's nothing to say. I'm not mad. Why would I be mad? Thanks, Baguette. I don't never swear. I just don't do it super often. There's not any particular reason. For the broken stick, all you have to do is either break the stick while in midair, or when you break the stick, have it hit two things at once. Like in there, I have it hit the wall and the door. There's a few other ways to do it too, but basically you just make it so Link's put away animation for the broken stick doesn't happen. Which is really easy to do, because you can stop it in a bunch of different ways. Why do I sound so disinterested and monotone? Just how I am. I might do glitchless someday. Nerds, it's at the end of that video where he does it with the bomb. It's the last clip. Thanks, Poker Pass. A 100% is definitely my favorite category, period. Yeah, I was trying to skip the owl there. Although I'm starting to think I shouldn't, because I'm not sure if it really saves enough time to be worth it. I'm not really sure what my second favorite is anymore. It's more like a tier. There's like tier 1 is 100%, and then tier 2 is like DDM, NSR, max percent child, probably this now. And I'm not really sure how to order that tier. Not doing it again. Not doing it again. Even if I lose 20 seconds. That's why I like to go for risky guard strats. See how much time I lost there? DDM is Dungeon Dice Monsters, also known as Master Quest All Dungeons and Dungeon Skulltulas. PB because you told me to. Okay. Don't PB because that guy told you to. Do it because you told me to. Okay. I will listen to you, Sokkum. I should run MQ and OOT3D. If OOT3D wasn't on 3DS, I would run it. And MQ, I ran MQ enough. There's not really a whole lot of... There's not really a good reason for me to go back to MQ right now, because not a whole lot's changed in the categories I like. Alright, sure, nerds. PB because if I don't, you're gonna steal my lunch money. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for Metroid Prime 4. It'll give me 5 bits if I reset now. No. Yeah, I'll probably stream the Breath of the Wild DLC. It comes out June 30th, right? That's in 2 weeks. Soon, Volv. Thanks, Potato. Nice. Hey, Justin. What do I think of Breath of the Wild? I liked it a lot. It's pretty cool. Is Prime 4 doomed? No. Just because it's not made by Retro doesn't mean it automatically sucks. When we know literally nothing about it except the 4 has blue stuff around it. What if it's made by Grezzo or Team Ninja? Then it's okay to be worried. But we don't know who it's made by yet. Also, people seem to forget that Retro was a no-name company before the Prime series. And they did alright. They did better than alright. So, yeah. The producer's the same one behind Federation Force. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Prime was the first game Retro made, or the first finished game Retro made. I remember hearing that they were like working on a game before they got canceled or something. So yeah, don't panic because it's not Retro. Yeah, that too, that a lot of people that worked on the originals aren't there anymore. And also, like, you know how a lot of people don't like Prime 3? Or, like, Prime 3 opinions, you know, range from hating Prime 3 to thinking it's just, like, not as good as the other ones. You know, what if they did make Prime 4 and then it was more similar to Prime 3 than Prime 1 and 2? Then you'd still have the same complaint. Or, like, it would still just not be what you want, right? So, yeah. Wait until actual game footage comes out. I still like Prime 3 a lot. I think Prime 3 was still pretty good. Like, Prime 1 and 2 are better, but I still like Prime 3 a lot. I bet that trailer was made in 2 days with a budget of Some guy's lunch money. How's the weather in Arizona? It's a cool little 100 degrees or so. At least last time I checked. Nice. I actually haven't seen much of the Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom thing. When I first heard about it, it sounded like one of the worst ideas I've ever heard of in my life. But then people started praising it, and I was like, oh. But I didn't actually see a whole lot of it. So maybe it's okay. Yeah, the rabbits look awful. I don't get why they're a thing. Do people actually like the rabbits? It feels like I only hear hate for them, yet somehow they keep coming. Oh no. How often do I get frame perfect text scrolling? I never pay attention to whether or not I get frame perfect text. Probably not very often. I really should care a lot more about my text matching than I do. I actually do it pretty lazily. I'm not supposed to backwalk there on BC. It's only fast run in 64. Sub 330 or PVMB gets it. Dang, this is the run, I guess. Oh yeah. Yes, I miss PB. I know, Volv, it feels weird. I feel like I've gotten to a point where I like hardly even buy one Nintendo game a year. And now I already got Breath of the Wild, I'm gonna get Odyssey, Metroid 2 Remake. There's also Pokemon Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun, but I like Sun and Moon, but I hate the name so much, I think I'm just gonna avoid it because of that alone. Like, I know Pokemon games have always been, they've always done these second versions for cash grabs, but this seems like the most cash grabby Pokemon has ever done. Yeah, they said they are making a Pokemon RPG for Switch, but they didn't do anything more than announce that it's being worked on. They announced it less than Prime 4. Are you serious? It hit Baronade. No, I decided not to do the pot kill, because I don't think skipping the buying safety sticks really wastes that much time anyway. Or skipping buying them doesn't save that much time. So I feel like it's just best to do it the way I was doing it before. I don't know where ZFG mod is. Yeah, the minus 55 is real. Alright, no follow age. What would that be, nerds? How would that save two chews though? Wouldn't that only save one? Thanks for the 100 bits, Metal God. Although I still really hate the diving game King's Aura skip. Like, it's so slow. No, it's only one chew for ledge clip. Like, it's so slow, and like, I guess you can use the fish to make it to see where you're going, but that just makes it even slower. If you want to do it at any kind of moderate speed, you need to do like the mashing Z thing, which is awful. Slower than fighting Big Octo. If I were to take a wild estimate, I'd probably say it's around the same. And I would much rather fight Big Octo than do that trick. Like, if I save a chew, the first thing I want it to go towards is skipping the post super slide to get to Shadow Temple. It's not a rainbow split because it wasn't a best split. I've saved more time on that split before. Oh. If I skip a split and the next split's gold, that means that whatever split I got there was better than the sum of both of my best splits for those two segments combined. That was close. I almost wasted a stick. Oh no. Alright, gotta wait. I guess I could do this. I just want to be super careful. Picking up nuts means run over. Nice. No, I don't know what my goal time is yet. I don't think this trick has a specific name. Spirit Temple statue jump there. I'm pretty sure the trick itself is several years old. I don't remember who found it. The setup was made by Neko though. Hey. Oh, I knew I was gonna be too slow there. That was bad, I messed up my strat. I almost killed myself for it. Pretty sure I was a frame away from dying. No, I still haven't had a run that actually got Deku Nuts and died because of it. Although it's happened in practice. No, you cannot equip Mirror Shield as Young Link. Surprisingly, no, a run has not died to Lens. Just watch 100% runs die to not getting Lens. That's what's gonna end up happening. I don't really have like a specific practice schedule, like I must practice, you know, a certain number of hours a day. Sometimes I'll practice for like, usually when I'm starting a new category, I'll practice a lot, like almost all day, spending on practice, and then sometimes I'll just practice like an hour or two here and there, not like a huge amount. It more depends on what I feel is necessary. Is there an onion limit in this game? This game does not have onions. Thanks for the 3-month resubs, Randon. Alright, calm down. Which of the upcoming splits are most likely run killers? Probably Spirit Temple. I mean, all of them are really. Very big mistakes can happen on almost every split for the next rest of the run. Thanks, Necroskitter. The pastebin in the title explains the run. MST is Medallion Stones Trials. How's the run going? This run's pretty alright. No, it's not possible to skip this cutscene, or at least not possible to save time skipping it, or do it as a human. Hello, Fat Boy Jumps. I'm doing alright. The first thing I have to do as adult is do a bunch of bottle dipping here. I have to dupe over an empty C button for fish. So this fish is in a bottle that isn't actually in my inventory right now. And then I have to catch 2 fairies, with one of them being in another C button bottle that isn't actually in my inventory. Alright. So now I have a fairy and a fish, both in fake bottles, and then a fairy in my real bottle. No, the dupe bottles don't count as items because they're not in my inventory. Although if you dupe over a slot that is in your inventory, then it would be considered an item. Like for example, later on in the run, I'll dupe a bottle over my bow slot, and that still counts as that slot being an item. Right now, it's only me running this category. I've run other games before, but I get enough mixing it up from OOT from just different categories. And so that was all to get into the fairy fountain without blowing up the wall, saving a bomb chew. My favorite Breath of the Wild category? I don't even know. Every category in that game has like a lot of cool stuff and a lot of dumb stuff. And it feels like every category balances out to just be average. Yeah, all that for one bomb chew. Well, one or two bomb. It depends on what you mean by all of that. Because like, if I were to just start from the bottom of Death Mountain Trail and go straight up to Magic without going through Goron City or anything and without going out of my way to save a bomb chew, it would be two bomb chews. So the Goron City trick saved one to get to the top of Death Mountain Trail, and then getting into Magic saved one. So I think about Prime 4. I'm happy it exists. It's hard to say anything else besides that since it's a logo. Thoughts on the logo? Man, that logo looks so sick. The paste bin in the title explains everything about low percent MST. No, can't skip that bomb chew. I know that seems like one that should be easily skippable, but there's no way to get over to the Fire Temple entrance without either getting Bolero, using a bomb chew, or getting hover boots or something like that. Like, it was actually one of the first chews I thought, you know, surely this chew can be cut. And then I actually looked into it and really can't cut that chew. Good split. I am really good at splitting today. The only way to skip Bolero is by going around the cutscene, and you can't go around the cutscene because getting up on the mountain takes a bomb shoe. If you're thinking of the cutscene skip, you still get Bolero from the cutscene skip. Oh no, this is gonna be kinda awkward. Okay. Cool. I saved and reset because I couldn't just go through the next few rooms normally. I have to do a trick here to be able to not die from the heat. And I messed up the trick there. The point of the fish is to glitch the camera so that it doesn't start the cutscene immediately when I enter the next room. So by doing this glitch to move around with the text box, the heat timer never appears, so I don't have to worry about the heat timer at all in this room and the next room. And this is important because otherwise I wouldn't be able to make it through without a fairy. And these fairies are specifically for Volvagia. The point of the fish in Wrong Warp is to do a glitch called Ocarina items, where you catch something in a bottle, backflip, press the bottle button, and then some other item you play as an ocarina. It'll play as a fake ocarina. And when you do that on the edge of a blue warp, you're able to move around while the blue warp is supposed to be starting the next cutscene. And by being able to move around, you can try to load a different area. And if you are able to successfully load a different area at the same time the cutscene is supposed to start, then you'll get a wrong warp. Or a cutscene skip, depending on what dungeon you're doing it from. Okay. Glitch bottles will only activate fairies to revive you if the bottle is both equipped to a C button and you have a real fairy in a real bottle. You have to have both of those things for a glitch bottle fairy to revive you. Come on. Come on. Now work. I hate this trick. I lost a quarter heart. I don't know if I should bother trying to get a heart from a Keith or not. Or if I should just go in with a quarter heart less. What do I do, guys? Play it safe or not? Actually, you guys are gonna answer too late. I'm just going for it. I knew you guys would answer it anyway. You guys never want me to play it safe. I am really bad. At least I have backup strats now. Unlike last time. That second cycle is actually so tiring on my fingers, doing the time stop constantly. Well, yeah, Andrew, because that trick is actually stopping time, and the camera glitch is not stopping time. Yeah, it's just coincidence it takes you to Forest Temple. The way the maps are ordered in the game's memory just happens to lead you here. All wrong warps, the reason they take you to any specific place is basically just coincidence, the way the maps are arranged in the game's internal memory. Rex, the glitchless community just votes on it. The thing about Fyro Skip is it wasn't really a new trick found, it was just putting stuff together to make Fyro Skip work. And I was the one that put everything together to make Fire Arrow Skip work, but I didn't necessarily find any trick. I think I just saw Deku Nuts drop from him. Yeah, that was a bit scary. What's wrong with Deku Nuts is if I get it, it's no longer low percent because I'm not getting the minimum items. So I'd have to reset. This is Wii VC. Yeah, I worked on the Spirit Boss Store strat, and I figured out that it's better to go a little bit more to the right than what I've been doing. So hopefully I don't have any problems with that today. Alright, see you later, Biwara. Spoo, you might be thinking of the difference between child blue warps and adult blue warps. Adult blue warps are silent, and child blue warps make the noise. Like child blue warps, you just go straight up, and adult blue warps are the ones that make the crystals. Yeah, I cut out the Armos test by saving another Bomb Chew at Death Mountain. Right now, no one else is running this category. Thanks for the 80 bits, Link V. Is it possible to rewind the stream? The past broadcasts are updated almost immediately now. You can just go to the past broadcasts and you can probably see the last minute. Or you can just use clips as a rewind. I'm not really sure, Genslang. I know that because it is completely normally possible to enter that blue warp as adult, just not with the cutscene, they probably had to put in some exit for Link, but I'm not sure why they just didn't make it the same one as child. After low percent MST, I'm going to Hundo. Yeah, there's plenty of big time saves left. The second half actually has the biggest time saves. Guys, please talk about something else. No, you can't shoot the white guards, like the one that blocks going up to the top of Gerudo Fortress. Unless you're talking about the one at the top of the stairs, like when I first enter Gerudo Fortress. I could shoot that one, but honestly it feels like it's the same speed whether I shoot her or not, because she turns really quickly anyway. Alright, see you later, Kadal. Oh my god. Please let me backwalk. Let me backwalk. Yeah, you're supposed to die from the quicksand, but if you angle your backwalk so that you like are on the edge of it and you don't stay in the quicksand for too long, then you're able to backwalk over the quicksand. Did I save? Now I save. Hardest part of the run is probably Water Temple or Ganon's Castle Trials. How do I feel about the new Metroid announcements? Very happy. I don't sound happy. I have my own way of sounding happy. Nice, that kind of sucks. I have to get extra hearts from up here before I get the boss key. Yeah, some of my best splits are from practice. I don't think VC is easier for this category now. Although I don't really think it's harder either, because a lot of times VC is the harder version just because of ESS being worse, but ESS doesn't really play that big of a part in this run. So really it's like basically the same. I mean, maybe a little bit easier because of pause buffering. Pause buffering does play a big part in this run. Alright. How do I feel about Metroid Prime 21%? It looks very difficult. Yeah, 21% looks harder than this category. It'll die in Fire Temple, sadly. Well, it's a good thing I already did Fire Temple, and it went smoothly. Actually, no, it didn't go smoothly. It was kind of sloppy. Could have worked out. The closest items to being skipped now are Zelda's Letter and Bow, because both of those items are pretty much useless. But the only reason you get them is because they come with another item that's important. For Zelda's Letter, you get it because you get it when you're trying to get Zelda's Lullaby. And you get the bow because the bow and quiver come together. You really only need the quiver. So if you can find a way to get either Zelda's Lullaby without letter or quiver without bow, then that's an easy item skip. Other than that, though, it's kind of hard to imagine more items being skipped because everything else is pretty important. I guess Boomerang, if we can ever find a way to beat Baronade without Boomerang, but Baronade without Boomerang doesn't seem likely at all. You need Quiver to be able to hold arrows. If you don't have Quiver, you can't pick up arrows and shoot them. Come on. Okay. Hit him off screen, that's cool. Don't give me another cycle. Yeah, beating King Dodongo in low percent MST is basically the same, except you don't need to do the hover into King Dodongo's mouth as adult, you can just do a backflip. So you just backflip and then pull out a bomb chew and hope it goes in his mouth. It's not too hard, but the timing can be kind of tricky. What is my opinion on Gerudo women in the mood? That video back in the day was like... It was actually really surprising how no one even thought of using ISG on bosses until that video. It's a good video. No, shooting the arrow doesn't do damage. The reason I did it is because it makes her spin, and then after the spin, she moves to the next platform faster. How do I know the time to attack to one-cycle the boss? You just wait until her damage animation completely ends. It's pretty clear, like, visually when it ends. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, tricks and glitches are still regularly found in OOT. There's a pretty big one found about a month or two ago. Actually, no, there was a pretty recent one like 2 weeks ago or something, where you could unload the grave that covers the Sunsong grave in Graveyard just by entering and exiting the loading zone right before Shadow Temple. That has multiple different uses. And then, like a month before that, there was a new method of hookshot jump that led to new methods for Shadow Early, a few other tricks here and there. So yeah, OOT is still a very active game with all tricks being found and stuff. I'm not sure what my low percent MST goal is yet. The grave trick saves about 10 seconds in 100%. Why do I stream so damn late? It's not my fault you're European. I stream pretty middle of the day. Sorry, European viewers. You need magic for light arrows for trials. Alright, so this trick is super dumb, and my PB got it really quick, so I might lose a lot of time here. But I have to use the Poe to do the super slide to Shadow Temple. Not a fun trick. Come on. I knew that wouldn't work. Come on. All right. Could have been worse. I do skip songs. The only song I get in this run is Zelda's Lullaby. And Zelda's Lullaby is just way too important to skip. At least I grabbed the ledge instead of fell. Come on. Can you do Jabu as adult? If you mean in this run, Jabu as adult requires Boomerang on B, and that requires RBA, and RBA is not allowed in MST. And even then, you wouldn't want to do it anyway, because the way the rules go, Boomerang on B would still count towards your item count. You can skip the trials, but MST is Medallion Stone's trials, as in the category requires finishing trials. I think skipping fire loses like maybe 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm gonna run 100% again once I'm done focusing MST. Aren't I bored of this game? No, because there's a lot to do in this game. Like, I do a bunch of different categories, and the game always changes because there's new stuff being found all the time. So there's more than enough to keep me interested. What happens with this boss? I use the infinite sword glitch to stun lock him, so he can't get up. That's not supposed to happen. Well, it doesn't matter since I'm late. Being late here is fine, as long as I'm not early. Being late just means I lose like a minute. Being early would have meant redoing all of Shadow Temple. The best category to start with is probably either any % or no I am wrong warp. But it's also really good to just start out by just playing through the game and messing around with random glitches without any specific structure or route to follow. More than a minute, I guess. Probably like a minute and a half. I don't know what was wrong with that setup. I might have mixed it up with a different setup. No, I definitely did the right setup. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think it's best to skip this split because it would be inaccurate. Oh, so for this next split, it's gonna be it's gonna be a guaranteed time loss because in my PB, I only did Spirit Trial and then left Ganon's Castle. I'm gonna do Spirit Trial and Light Trial this time. So when I get to DC, it's gonna be a big time loss, but it's not actually a real time loss. I mean, the Shadow Temple time loss is gonna be real, but it's gonna be like a plus 5 minute time loss or something when it should only be like plus a minute and a half. Well, I could also save time on the DC split too. So the reason for doing Light Trial now, it seems like a weird reason, but it's my arrow count. Because there's a pod in Light Trial that you pretty much always are going to get arrows from. Or it's like a guaranteed arrow drop. It's a pod that you do a ground jump off of, so it's right there. And I noticed that my arrow count after Ganon's Castle, after this portion of the run, is always pretty low. And this just makes sure that my arrow count is stable, so I never have to like worry about arrow count later on. Is this run good? And this run's okay. No, it's not slower. It's, well, I didn't time it exactly, but any difference between doing Light Trial now and later is a difference of a few seconds. But I also realized a different strat where normally I would do the duping to get into Light Trial. At the same time, I would do fairy duping to get 2 fairies for Fire Trial. But I realized I can actually do that in Water Temple, and not only can I do it in Water Temple, but it actually makes Morpha easier if I do it in Water Temple, because then I can actually have 2 fairies for Morpha instead of generally being restricted to 1 fairy. So, so yeah. So I'm gonna do fairy duping in Water Temple now. And that means that going to the scrub shop in Ganon's Castle isn't actually a time loss. Like, I'm not gonna be going there twice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it evens out overall. If there's any difference, then it's a very small difference that's negligible. Mad God, if you're asking like how I'm so ahead, no, the time save is all just from being better than my PB because my PB sucks. There's minor route changes like the Spirit Trial thing I just mentioned, but that's not significant at all. Because it's interesting that way, Gensling. The prescription thing was an emulator glitch. I'm pretty sure. If there was a strat for low percent that benefits from using the dungeon map or compass, I don't know. That would be interesting. I mean, low percent and max percent child are not exactly super duper serious categories. You can figure it out when it happens. Why do 90% of my emotes suck? I like bad emotes. Hey, it's not 90%, it's like 75%. Run Ogre's good, Speed Frog's good, Sold Out is good. That's about it. He's on top of the chest. He's stuck on the chest. Poor Torch Slug. You want me to choke this run, Sokam? Man, you gotta make up your mind. You can't just do that to me. Yeah, that was really bad in PB, so that is probably a big time save. So the purpose of all those side hops is every time I load this main room, which every side hop to the left did, it loads another set of light beams, the beams that come out of the top of the trials to the barrier. And so it loaded so much stuff, and then after doing that and going in and out of Shadow Trial, it loads so much stuff that this block in front of Light Trial doesn't load, so I can just walk into Light Trial without gold gauntlets. Now one issue with this is that in the last room I need to collect a bunch of silver rupees to complete a puzzle, and they're not going to be loaded. But what I'm going to do in the next room is I'm actually going to get crushed by a falling chest, and that's going to void me out and reload everything, and so all the extra loaded stuff is going to be gone. And so I use the bomb chew and a pot there to get a ground jump, so I can jump up to the top of that to get the rupees and finally complete the room. Yeah, that's faster than jumping out of bounds. Because to do the fall out of bounds, you have to exit the room and you do a really long fall out of bounds, and then you have to go back in the room. But with that, the void out is way quicker, and you don't have to exit and re-enter any rooms. I think all falling chests can do that, if you are able to get within range. I know the mirror shield chest can do that. That can lead to interesting stuff. It's actually completely possible for you to get crushed by the mirror shield chest after doing spirit hover, and then you get crushed and get sent back to the beginning of Desert Colossus. Never happened to me in a run, but I've seen it happen to other players, and it's so funny. I'm sure it wasn't something they intentionally added in. It's probably just like at some point during the chest falling, it meets the game's requirements for crushing Link if, you know, X object is within, you know, X distance of Link's head, crush Link or something. However the crush instruction works. It is an established category. It's not like it's a new thing I just made up or anything, but it's not very popular. It's only a small handful of people run it, or have run it. Right now it's only me. Before Fire Arrow Skip, there was a total of 3 runs on the leaderboards. And Fire Skip was just found like less than a week ago, so pretty active. Like, I guess you can consider it active in trying to lower the item count, but lowering it anymore is going to be tough. Although I can certainly see it happening. Yes, Xers. If you use the hammer in a room with scrubs, then the scrubs will get up. Fire Skip wasn't necessarily like a single trick found to make it work, it was really just putting stuff together. I was the one that put it together, but I didn't find any of the tricks necessary for it. It's either all scrubs in the same room or all scrubs within a certain very large radius. I keep forgetting to test it. I'm not sure which one it is. Come on. Come on. Please. You have to hammer the exact center for that. Alright, so this fight can be kind of scary. I have to backflip and pull a bomb chew and hope the bomb chew goes in his mouth, and I can't waste a bomb chew, and it's kind of awkward. Not super easy. Hopefully I don't fail this. Alright. I've been thinking maybe I should actually pause buffer this, but at the same time, I don't know. I'd want to have a specific position set up, and I don't want to pause buffer it without a position setup, because then the frames can look different, and then I don't even know how to do a position setup, and I don't want to do a position setup and a pause buffer setup. But I don't know. I think I should just get good. Oh. So I was supposed to lose time, but I saved time. So that means next time I go to Ganon's Castle to finish up Trials, I'm gonna get a free 3-minute time save. I can get a ground jump for the second one? Huh. I think you're right. I should actually try that. I'm gonna try doing a ground jump for the second one. I can get a ground jump off the bomb flower in King Dodongo's roll. Yeah, the time save's real. It should have actually been a time loss. A large time loss, actually. I wish I could equip Iron Boots for this cutscene. That'd be amazing. Oh boy, so Water Temple's next. Water Temple is probably the hardest dungeon in the run. I hope this angle's good. I think it's good. Hopefully I don't hit the second fence. Man. Dude, the way Water Temple difficulty works is actually kind of interesting. It's like, as a casual, all the casuals think Water Temple's super hard. Then once you first start getting into speedrunning, you realize Water Temple's really easy. And then you do low percent MST, and Water Temple is really, really hard. It all comes for full circle. So the first thing I need to do in Water Temple is go out of bounds. I need to get a key that you're not supposed to get until way later. And I need to get this before lowering the water level. So I can go out of bounds and get to this room early. And in the next room, there's this room with like a dragon head in the water, and there's a crystal switch you're supposed to shoot. And so the really dumb thing about this next room is that there's like a whirlpool of water, and the water has an invisible wall in it or something. And you can't actually see it, so it makes it really dumb. I got it first try, wow. So like, so the invisible water, or the water has an invisible wall rotating around it. And I have to time my arrow shot to make sure it doesn't hit the invisible wall. And so what I actually do is I use Navi as a timer. If you noticed, right before I entered the door, I put Navi away, and then as soon as I entered the room, I took Navi out again. And I shot the arrow as soon as I hear Navi being put away a second time, after I enter the room. And that timing setup allows me to make sure that the arrow will not hit the invisible wall. And then I also have to make sure I side hop into the water so I fall through the water during the cutscene. And then I got the key. Nice. Cool. And so now I have to clip out again to go to Rudo. I didn't actually come up with that strat, it was Zast that came up with the strat. With the Navi timing. And so the entire reason for getting that key in the Dragon Head room was to skip that key right below me that I normally need to blow up the wall for, so I can save that bomb chew. Arrow count actually used to be super tight, and then I switched the route to do Light Trial and Spirit Trial in Ganon's Castle instead of just Spirit Trial, and that eased up the arrow route a lot, so now it's not really that much of an issue, but it actually used to be. And so, with getting those 2 keys, I can now get the boss key. And the reason I want the boss key is because, you can skip the boss key, but skipping the boss key just costs too many bomb chews. So we get the boss key to save bomb chews. Yeah, the chew count is perfect for... The chew count has to be perfect for the entire run. Every single bomb chew has a specific use, and any waste of a bomb chew is a reset. What did I do? So to get to the boss key, I have to do this trick up here, where I fall down and I do like a little anti-grav glitch on the ceiling of the room below. And so I can fall barely onto these spikes and get over here. That was a terrible jump, wow. Wasn't even close. Segmented low percent MST. Probably like maybe close to 3 hours. Oh, split. Alright, so this is the hardest part. So I have to do a hover off this Tektite into a Mega Flip to get to the boss door. Where's the fairy? Please catch it. Okay. So yeah, I had to do that, the hover and Mega Flip off the Tektite. It used to be a 2-chew hover and then a Mega Flip off the Tektite, but that had to save that chew, so I had to do a bunch of hovers off the Tektite. And then I also duped a fairy to get... so I have 2 fairies now. Now, the fairy thing is kind of interesting. So there's safety for Morpha because the Morpha fight is very hard. But if I have a really good Morpha fight and I don't use the fairies, then I save time at Ganon's Castle too, because I need 2 fairies for Ganon's Castle for Fire Trial. So anyway, if you haven't seen the Morpha fight yet, I don't have the hookshot. And that makes the fight interesting. Oh no, this is bad. Slow. Jump? Not jumping. So the goal is to get Morpha to start jumping in the water. Like that. And then I do orange spin attack. Come on, jump. Not a good start to the fight. you serious? Like, the way I try to manipulate Morpha is that generally if I climb like right as the tentacle comes out, Morpha will start jumping. But it doesn't work all the time, and then when it doesn't work, I don't know what to do. Oh no. Okay. Be like this. Cool. One more hit. Alright, slow fight, but it worked. The fairy's not a big deal, because I need 2 fairies for Ganon's castle, but I can just go get an extra fairy in the scrub room in Ganon's castle. Alright, cool, Extras. That's a gigantic range. Stop too fast. I will not stop. There's definitely a chance this run can go downhill. Trials are still really hard. Trials are the areas in Ganon's castle you need to beat to bring down the barrier. Can the run also go uphill? Yes, it can. In fact, if trials go well, if I don't lose time in trials, like just gameplay wise, then I get like a 3-minute time save automatically because I already did light trial, which my PB didn't do until later. Now, of course, I could easily waste that much time in trials. But if it goes well, then yeah, it's a big time save. So now I gotta go fishing. Yeah, check out this fire arrow skip right here. So sick. So I need to go fishing to steal the rod. And I need to steal the rod to get Deku Stick on B. And this is important for the actual... one of the important tricks for fire arrow skip. Or the most important trick, I guess, for fire arrow skip. So by stealing the rod, going in and out of water, and then save warping, really just pausing, it'll put a Deku Stick on my B button. And so the reason this is important is I'm going to go to Ganon's Castle and go to Forest Trial. And in Forest Trial, there's a bunch of torches you need to light. And that's one of the main reasons you needed fire arrows in the first place. So I need to light these torches without fire arrows, or Din's fire for that matter, because, you know, same thing. And so I'm going to do a glitch called Action Swap, where if you have one item in your hand and you do a glitch called Quick Draw, where you try to take out an item but it doesn't quite come out because you get interrupted, it can cause some weird side effects, like weird actions will happen. And if you specifically do it with Deku Stick and a first-person item, in this case I'm going to do it with the bow, it's going to shoot a lit arrow. And I'll be able to light the torches with that. And there it is. And I can also use my invisible Deku Stick to light the torches. Oh, I need to get rid of magic, I forgot. And an interesting thing to note about the action swap for the lit arrow is the lit arrow is actually aimed upwards really high. And so a big thing that was preventing fire arrow skip this whole time was Shadow Trial, because Shadow Trial, you normally use fire arrows for Shadow Trial, and you don't need fire arrows for Shadow Trial, you can do it without fire arrows, but it requires a bunch of bomb shoes. And the reason you couldn't do use action swap for Shadow Trial is because the angle was just too high and it doesn't clear the gap. Lit. Yeah, Tess, Slopes, and MST would have the same number of items. Now I need to save and reset to get Master Sword back. I don't want to keep Deku Stick on B. Deku Stick on B would be counted as an item, but I already got a Deku Stick as child, so it's not an additional item. Now I have to get an extra fairy since I used one for Morpha, and then go to Fire Trial. Alright, that was good. First part of Fire Trial done. So now from here I need to hover to the end. You probably could use the torch slug to mega flip, but I don't know how you're gonna set that up. Hey. So I hover off the fire bubble there to save a bomb chew. And now Shadow Trial is pretty much the last hard part of the run. It's just a big hover and mega flips. I want to kill this guy so he doesn't ruin my hover. Oh my god. And that's it for bomb shoes. Also, one thing to note about the bomb shoes thing is, after I get the bow, I actually can never unequip bomb shoes because it's actually not possible for me to move the cursor back to the bomb shoe slot because of the way the inventory is set up right now. So I have to never unequip bomb shoes until I am completely out of bomb shoes. But finally, now's the time and I can actually unequip it. Same with this fish, actually. This fish is still in my fake bottle that doesn't exist in my inventory. So I can finally put it in a real bottle. I just caught 2 blue fires. Please, fish, don't die. I'm worried about my fish dying. Okay. Water trial is really easy, thankfully. It's not even... It's actually easier than regular MST, because regular MST does a freezer clip through that red ice, and you just do the normal strat for the red ice here, and then the jump slash is super easy. So thankfully water trial is not any kind of threat. I have to drop the fish there because I want to put the fish in a real bottle so that I don't have to worry about accidentally unequipping it or something like that. But I can finally put the fish in an actual bottle in my inventory. No, not new route. Wait a minute, I split early for finishing trials. Whatever, ignore that. And so now I go to the final dungeon, the Deku Tree. I know, dude, this backwalk is sick. I love backwalking all the way across Hyrule Field. I can't Ocarina anywhere. I don't have any warp songs. I have to skip them all. Also, check this guy out. Yeah, the jump slash is pretty much just for safety. Oh, I should take this safe, actually. I don't want Decanus. Okay. It's actually better if I enter here with no magic. I actually should probably, like, manage my magic better, so I make sure I come here with no magic. And so here I can do a trick, just go straight to Goma's room. If I get nuts, I have to reset. Because then it's not low percent anymore. No, I'm not going to SGDQ. So normally to beat Goma, you need to stun Goma with either Deku Nuts or Slingshot, both of which I don't have. But if you lure Goma to the ceiling, then you can shoot her down with bow or hookshot, or I think boomerang works too. So I just have to lure her to the ceiling and then shoot her. And now I have to save and reset, so I can actually do the wrong warp, so it makes the wall in front of the door go away. What happened to the splits? I had a lot of late game time save over my PB. Oh, I keep forgetting to use the hammer on the skulls. Why do I keep forgetting this? Wait, I didn't hit all of them. I was supposed to do that the first time. For some reason, I keep forgetting that strat. But yeah, you can use the hammer to kill all the Skulltulas. I have to do the same trick again. Cool. Rob Dog, in practice, one time it was nuts. That exact scenario. So, I don't have any chews, that means I can't do Void Warp, so I have to go down the tower normally. After all the glitches done in this run, I just gotta play this part normal. Oh my god, I almost got a kiss there. Thanks for the sub, Rye something. I missed your name. But I saw you for half a second. Oh my god. Will I die? No, why would I drink fish? That wastes like 10 seconds. When I could waste 0 seconds and just not die. I think I had the kiss and I ruined it by swinging the hammer. I'm sorry. Thanks for the bits, Cat's Eye. Woof woof. You know what's really weird? So, when you go into the Ganondorf fight and after the Ganondorf fight, the game refills your health, but it doesn't before Ganon. And I think it's really weird. Like, I don't get why it does before and after the Ganondorf fight, but for Ganon it's like, well, sucks for you. I am scared of dying, because this is... I'm not used to the Ganon fight on VC. The VC Ganon fight feels like it's twice as fast as N64. It's like the Ganon fight on 200cc in Mario Kart. And I'm not used to it. Too fast for me. I say as I get a perfect fight. Well, not perfect, but good. Oh, this best split is definitely not accurate. I must have split wrong in my TV. Cool. So this run was... Let me take a look at this run. How good was this? Alright, child section was pretty good. Fire temple was kind of sloppy. Forest temple was alright. Spirit was alright. Shadow was bad. And then like after that, everything was pretty smooth. Morpha was kind of slow, but Morpha's Morpha. Man, if I didn't fail Shadow Medallion cutscene skip, I would probably say I'm done. But I hate that. I don't know. No, my 23 item record was 310, I think. 315 was another PB I had, though. You're probably thinking of that. Yeah, I definitely want to commentate this when I get a good run. It might be this run. Because, like, other than Shadow Medallion cutscene skip, I don't have a whole lot of complaints. I feel like I should do one more. Or, like, try to beat this one more time. Thanks for the sub, Trazy. Shadow Medallion cutscene skip fail cost me like a minute 45.